Well, hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD or Spud. I'm Maniacal. Today's movie we're going for, it came out in 1989 and it's called I, Madman. The premise of this one apparently is a lady reads a book, I think it's like a comic book about a murderer or whatever, and when she reads it, it comes true. You know what I mean? I'm guessing she comes to realization of that fairly quick because it says she tries to convince her boyfriend who's a copper. Well, that's pretty much all it says. You think though, if she realizes that pretty quick, then this film must be quick. Be like, oh, I'll stop reading that then. So obviously something happens, don't it, for it to keep going on, I guess. But we don't know. Looking at the reviews, it's got a pretty decent rating, this one. Most of the comments are pretty positive on there, like, so that's a nice change for Devil's Better there, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've seen this film around. Don't recognise it. Pretty sure I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I have seen it around, so I'm fairly like, oh, I know the cover, but like I was always getting like Phantom of the Opera vibes with the guy a little bit, like, you know what I mean? But whatever. If you've seen this film, let me know what you thought of it. Any movies to suggest, let me know. After my reaction, my review at the end, you agree? You know. Otherwise, let's get into I, Madman from 1989. Is it opening up with the I, Madman? Because I'm sure this is the I, Madman, right? Just guess more deformed. So they're investigating and neighbour's like, oh, you had a dog or something in there. And he's gone to investigate it. And I guess it's going to be some mutant fucking animal or something.
It's a child.
It's a child?
Call the police. Just do it.
You're not going to tell him why he needs to call police? Police going to be like, why are you calling? I know, a guy told me to call you. Yeah, but why? I know, told me to call you. Thanks for wasting our time, you know. Fair enough. Ah, look at this. Ah, look at this. Ah. Oh, no, please, just... Because fair play to him, right? She was reading a book in the bed. It's like, oh, that's going to be a reading. And she goes next door. It's like, oh, they're still in the story. I give them that, you know. Knew it was coming over, a little bit creative. But she's not wearing as much. Let's get out the way. The Chud Awards got to be done. Quite cool little cover though. I like the fact that they got that done especially for the film, obviously. Like, but yeah, little cool cover.
Respect.
I literally was like, if you got a dead dog there, she's just stroking a pillow, alright?
Secrecy of his basement laboratory finally after...
Guy just mocking it, reading it out aloud. Keeps going over to this guy in the piano. Is this going to be... Is he a necessary character, or...?
Well, all I know is if I had a guy like Richard on the line, I'd reel him in.
Wow, woman actually speaking sense. Like, I was going to skip this, but she literally goes, I've only been seeing him for 6 months, and he wants me to meet his parents and stuff. What are you the one on the phone going, oh, I wonder if I can see you and all that? Like, she's trying to say he's needy. You're the one fucking on the phone, I wonder if I can see you and that, like, you know what I mean? So, what are you talking about?
You're a stupid dumbass.
So, the book she's reading, the author also done a book called I, Madman. She's trying to look for that in, fuck this, it's like boxes. Nothing's like labelled by the looks of it. Fuck that, just give it a miss. Ah, yeah, just a bit of blood and newspaper, do I? Ah, there you go, the I, Madman book. Someone dropped it at her door. So every time she reads a story as well, the character she's reading as, she sees herself playing that character as well. Alright. Ah, here we go. Ah, I fixed it, look. Ah! Give me a kiss. It's like, fuck off. And tea for me in. Oh no. Richard's gonna turn up. Oh no. Look, maybe no, he's actually dressed up like that, alright. Look, it was Richard, he was just a shadow of him, fine.
Yeah, I knocked. Honey, you've got to keep your front door locked. Something on this...
I've knocked, you've got to keep your front door locked. Advice from a copper, keep your door unlocked. What? So, what is the significance? Because it keeps showing that dude.
Then he told me.
of the significance. It will be significant.
And with his scalpel begins to slice away his features one by one.
So because he was in love with a woman who said you're ugly to the guy, he mutilated himself apparently. That's why he's all mutilated. So Madman's a little simp.
It gives me the creeps.
Oh, that's a bad time. minus a million points there, buddy, if you mutilate your own face because a woman didn't like it. Kind of pathetic, man. Kind of pathetic.
Fucking embarrassment.
That's really sweet of you.
Jeez, I know that you're fucking it up. He's like, oh, alright, then what I'll do, I'll cut myself after breakfast when I'm shaving. She's like, that's so sweet of you. But really, she's probably like, yeah, go on, do it.
I ain't got time to breathe.
He's like, oh shit, you picking up my woman? Well, it's not your woman, but he's like, you're trying on my woman. It's not your woman, but you know what I mean.
Soft as glass.
It's not my woman yet. You just wait.
Ready and ripe for easy picking.
Ready for easy pickings. I think we know what's going on here.
This is the definition of creepy.
She lives in a fucking school or something. What the fuck? So he's all creeping at the door, and this is her panicking to get to her room, is slowly walk up the stairs. Oh, the guy's like, here I am. Also, just look at that thing, like, you know what I mean? There's no way anyone lives in that building. And why don't you just, like, knock every fucker's door till, like, you've got witnesses and people come out? And it goes to this. Nice shot, though. Nice shot.
Respect.
But I love it. It's like no one's coming out the door. They're just like, nah, fucking film this, mate. Put it on YouTube, innit? Ah, go on. No. Please. Look at her. Please, don't. So she decided to put herself in a bathroom where she can't get out. Alright, good idea. Well, whatever knockout shit he used on her is literally taking ages, so... He's not a very good doctor if it's taking this long. Well, one page was just going, life went to her face, now it's a whole page. You flick twice then. Look at this. Alright. It's apparently scalped her, alright. Like, you know what you get into? Why are you acting like this? You love all the death and gore. You're a weirdo. What are you talking about? You love this shit.
Well, duh.
I love how extra them was just running going, shit, I'm late. I was supposed to have been here. Man, look at this. It's just seeing it. Alright. But I loved he had the woman's hair on. So his idea to attract women is to start attaching women's parts to him? Fuck!
What?
Malcolm Brand's the guy who wrote Madman. There's all his eye surgery and shit, I guess, or I don't know what the fuck that is. Diseases and shit. Just basically mutilated bodies, basically. Alright. Well, we get a hold of that book, I wonder, eh? Just asking for a friend, you know? Actress slain. Okay. So, in the intro, I commented, like, oh, if she's aware of the murderers, she hasn't 100% confirmed, but she's like, oh, actress killed, and looked at the newspaper. She rang up the police, so she's obviously a bit worried, but she keeps looking over her book. She's like, should I keep reading it? Even if it's crossed your thought, just go for it. Cross your mind, just be like, nah, fuck it, but... Guess she wants more people to die. Is she the good guy? I think so.
I don't know.
Ah, here we go. Do you like my shitty hair? So she's looked over this piano guy. Is it just for this scene? So he's just going to go up there and kill a piano guy?
Bet your ass.
Piano repair restoration.
Is a murder about to happen? I can't look away. I'm not going to go over there and help or nothing. No, I'm just going to get my popcorn out and fucking make a good YouTube video this, you know? Ah, he's like, shut up. I've had enough of your piano playing. You're too good. It's like, well, thank me. You didn't like the piano? Fucking... Some people, eh? Murder people fucking can't even keep anyone happy. Fucking killed him, should not have to use piano ever again. And even then have to make you happy, fuck's sake. You know what, Madman, I don't think this woman's worth trying to impress, and he's cut his ear off because it was a thing he did that was whatever. What did that guy do anyway besides play piano? Does it like Madman hates that song or hate piano players? Is he more of like a metalhead than that? You know what I mean? Taking it a bit far, mate.
I mean, it's like his hair, he didn't have that either until he killed...
I won, like they're doing this whole police investigations. He's like, oh, you know, that's what he looks like. He's got one of those. You know, kind of looking this stupid. Whenever I see these police investigations, there's this show that I used to watch, Big Train UK show, quite bizarre. But there was always this sketch on there that cracks me up. The police guy with the woman trying to paint in, he just keeps getting it wrong. He gets fucking frustrated with it. Funny as fuck, like, you know. Might insert a clip here. Don't know how much of it I'll get away with, but, you know, I might do.
What about getting a 3D mob a bit like that? So that's what I want. Let's get on to the sergeant there. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sergeant. Yeah, it's Peters here. Can you look out for a man who looks like a load of old bollocks?
It's Clayton.
Did all fuck this, like.
Going down.
Going down?
Your heart one way.
I love your heart one way or the other.
Get it over with!
Just get it over then, fuck it.
Fuck this.
So she looked on the book where the publishing fucking building was, and it's taking her to this place here now, apparently. So this guy, like, only publishes, like, porn shit, and she's come across him, and he's like...
My moniker's all over.
Oh, fuck.
Probably a pack of hungry dogs.
Okay, so that's what they're saying about the guy who wrote the book. He went mad the last year of his living life, wrote the book, just left the complex and no one bothered him, just walked out the entrance and was found torn apart, apparently.
What? He messed himself up pretty bad, all right.
Okay, so they confirmed he actually did do that.
Waiting for a bus, little girl?
That's the classmate, like, look at him.
Sorry. I'll see you in acting class.
Okay.
So that's the second time she's rejected him in this film now, like.
Pathetic.
He's just running about there thinking no one can see him like that.
Go on,
She just felt this happening. He's just getting rid of the competition, like.
Oh, how I imagined her sweet full lips burning passion.
Lonely librarian, so the girl she works with is the next victim. How is she not even gone, oh yeah, that's obviously my friend who's a librarian.
He means the library.
Like, well, oh yeah, I can do about that.
Right there. I'm gonna leave work a little early tonight. All right? Fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, don't fucking no work, like.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
So she's moaning about her going, oh, you know, you're fucking off now, like, you know, I gotta unpack all this shit. While she's reading a book, why don't you just do it now? You got no work to do. Stop moaning, do your job. You'll be less bored then, right?
Wrong.
Oh, she's winding her up a second. It's like, is this offset? She's just groping her up and she's like, what the fuck? Welcome to the film industry, you know what I mean?
There. I'm all set.
So they reckon he's going to attack this librarian, so they're all getting ready to set it up. I mean, but what about your other friend who's a librarian you've left alone, like, you know what I mean?
I think.
She's fainting. She's like, can't do it, can't go through with it.
No.
And of course, she had to take her place.
Hope you guys can hear me.
Literally, like, the last scene, they were by the doors with their guns out, like, I think, oh, they're just waiting, and the next thing, they're just chilling on a desk, I guess. What the fuck was the point of getting their guns out right there when they're just on a desk, whatever?
I don't know.
I think it's, yeah, Batman knows exactly who she is. He's gonna look at her and go, you're not the librarian, and, I was gonna get you, okay? Also, why is she so nervous? Because if she's read the book, she knows exactly where the woman gets attacked and everything, so... Until you're there, don't worry, right?
Well, duh.
Look how far out they were. They had the whole team, like, the other side of the fucking building. And that's who it was, the cleaner. Right.
Yep. Richie's nutty girlfriend.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, Richie's nutty girlfriend. Don't pass the message on, fuck off.
Are you back there?
Well, there's clearly blood, so go on, find your friend dead, go on. Look at that. He's had time to put that on. Look at this. Oh no, I got hit by some books.
Pathetic.
That's right, you just give up, don't fight back on nothing. That looks fun though, trying to get up them stairs and sliding down from the books. Like, no matter how old you are, that'd be fun, right?
Stay away from me.
Here we go, time to take your heart. Look at the eyes. Oh dear, he just happened to turn up, did he? Alright. cut your hand. Slicey dicey. God, she can't get to the fucking gun, so she's gonna release that little case. But she's gotta read it first, even though she knows what already happens.
What?
Now, see the strings on it as well, even though it's like fucking CGI. What the fuck? Oh dear, look at this. Oh no, fuck! Oh my face! Oh fuck! No, guys, smack that. And okay. And that killed it, did it?
Not quite.
No, that's enough, alright. And now he's going to the window just to get thrown out of it. Why did he do that for? Why? Why did that happen?
I don't know.
Ah, look at the window, like you can tell it's plastic, like, you know what I mean, the way it's flopping again in the wind. Okay, so that was Madman from 1989. So the review said this one was pretty good. What I saw in the reviews a lot was like very creepy, got atmospheric, you know, flavour to it. I'll agree with most of that. Some of the other comments I saw was the Madman himself, the design was alright. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay, you know, I think he looked better earlier before he put on, you know, all the other stuff and now, whatever. He looked a bit more weird then. So I agree with a lot of the comments in that sense. But I will say though about the Madman guy, I can't respect him at all because the whole reason he's doing all this is because he got rejected by a girl. So he decided to self-mutilate like a little emo bitch, basically, and that's our bad guy, like a little emo, basically, you know what I mean? Okay, so instantly I'm like, well, a dweeb, like, don't take you seriously, like, at all. He's just walking around a lot. The woman's reading a book, you know what I mean? And right at the beginning, when you had that CGI monster thing in there, at least they say, look, she's reading a book, so that's not in real life, she just read the book. Then when she's reading, all these murders happen, it's semi-realistic in the sense of like, yeah, there's a serial killer out there. Is there going to be a twist? The whole time what she was seeing was another guy that was not him. Or, you know, there could have been so many ways around they could have done twists on this. They don't mean to play up to that much with it, like, you know, like you're like, oh, maybe is the copper going to end up being involved? There's going to be a twist where she's actually the killer. You know, there's ways they could have done loads of these things. They didn't bother with that direction at all. It's quite slow, to be honest. Now in our film, there's only like about 5 killing scenes throughout. So if you're like a gorehound, you're not going to be very impressed on this in that sense. It does drag on a bit, to be honest with you. It's a bit longer than it needs to be. But as I said, you know, it's okay though. You know what I mean? The characters weren't terrible. Like, they were alright. Like, you know what I mean? There's obviously a lot more terrible films I've seen. There was a bit of a budget behind this one, at least, like. And like, you know, the acting and the cinematography was pretty decent. You know what I mean? So on a technical point, I can't really moan, except the CGI monster looked really fucking stupid, but it was 1989, you know what I mean? The guy's effects were okay. Okay, that's what I mean about it. A lot of it's just okay, you know. I weren't blown away by anything in this, like, at all. I weren't really like, that's fucking stupidly embarrassing. Maybe 1 or 2 points at most, but overall, it was very meh. So because it's on the line, and I'm not moaned about it too much, I guess I got to give it a Spud. But you know what I mean? It's not like a full-on confident Spud. It don't deserve the dud, that's what I'm saying. Technically it's fine, it just drags on a bit longer than it needs to be, and it does shut the bed, which I haven't spoken about in the end part a bit. It didn't really know how to finish itself, so it gets a little bit confusing, I suppose. Like, even though I kind of know what's going on, it's still a bit like, why did that happen though? You know, and like a lot of things like, oh, my friend, she's a librarian. It's like, well, duh, like, he's got you involved, of course he's going to get people close to you as well. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of like dumb moments like that, but the film had to happen, you know what I mean? So the writing was a bit like that at points, but that's what I mean. Overall, it was right. It was just right. That's what I'm going to say. It weren't amazing. It weren't terrible. It was just all right, in my opinion. So I guess a Spud, consider how fucking some of the terrible films I've done on you. If you saw this, what did you make of it? Do you agree with me? If you thought it was terrible, let me know why. If you thought it was really good, let me know why. Anything to suggest, let me know. Otherwise, that was Madman. I've been Maniacal Max. So until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.